Hello, Tauruses. Welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K, and this is the January 11th, 2019 reading. It is a status reading. It is a universal reading that universal message reading that I was guided to do unexpectedly for each sign. Today, 111 really stood out to me. I've gotten a lot of messages from those whom have allowed themselves to open up to spirit. In other words, to open up to an understanding that those whom have passed before us, our spirit guides, angels, and the dear Lord in heaven, are here to always bring us back to our path by which we are meant to find the greatest, highest good for ourselves and others, to find contentment, happiness, and joy, which is love. Sometimes this path called choice leads us, or I should say we lead ourselves in this path into directions that are not for our highest good because of human nature, basically. So when you notice the clock showing repetitive numbers, you may also notice that there is a very good feeling inside. And the reason for that is repetitive numbers are Spirit's way of letting you know that they're there to help guide you back to that happiness, peace, joy, and contentment that you may have felt as a child. That is always available to us. But our human nature always draws us, not always, but can draw us to negative thinking, worries, fears, and anxiety, which in turn causes our karmic wheel to move in reverse. It causes health issues. It causes negative outcomes. So 111 is a beautiful day. It's a day that represents, of course, the number 3 altogether. And the number 3 is about celebration. This is a number 3 year. When you add up 2019, it comes to the number 3. And it was wonderful to see Jamie Kloss was returned. I know it was yesterday, but that there's just an aura of celebration in the air. An aura of happiness and hope and joy that people are feeling as a community. So that is the energy that I feel is going to be available to us this year. And so people are really, I'm being guided to tell people to recognize those happy feelings and emotions. That is the love that we are to continually find. Okay, so when we see someone, we have the truth, the sword, right, which is a double-edged sword. We can choose to say, I'm going to, I think of the sword as LOL. I don't know why, but some people with LOL are laughing at another, and some people with LOL are laughing with another. If we are laughing at another, we are not loving the other, right? So we are walking in our shadow side and causing our own bad karma. If we are laughing with another, saying, well, you know, hard things happen, God bless their soul, then you are walking in the light of spirit. You're walking in the energy of love. Therefore, with each statement and each good thought and emotions and feelings towards others in this world, we are moving our wheel of fortune, our karmic wheel, towards great blessings. So everything is a matter of perspective in this earth called choice. All right, so I have shuffled my newest deck, which is the Good Tarot deck by my favorite, Colette Baron Reed. And I'm doing a circle spread. So for Tauruses, in the center of the circle spread, we have the 7 of Fire. We have the energies of looking at what excited us in the past, how far we've come, whether or not we want to continue with what it is we're passionate about, and how we can take all of the wonderful blessings that we have acquired or accomplished, the positive thoughts of where we stand, and how we're going to move forward into 2019, moving towards greater peace, joy, abundance, and happiness. Now, in the thoughts position of Taurus, and these energies go into the weekend, they may go into the next couple days or weeks. Everybody's going to be walking with these energies into different situations or circumstances at different times. But the energies that are available right now today, and safely I can say into the weekend, are the in their thoughts position is the Seven of Water. So the Seven of Water is a beautiful energy. It is about fantasy. It is about how am I going to create bigger and better and more wonderful things in my life? How am I not going to give way to fantasy? Because I know that if I fantasize and don't keep my feet on the ground, I'm going to move into a path that I think is more fulfilling, but I'm not going to have the clarity I need before making a decision. So some Tauruses are kind of thinking, you know, well, two different things. Some Tauruses are saying, I'm going to apply my imagination and I am going to create a more fulfilling journey ahead in 2019. Some are contemplating taking a risk and jumping and skipping into a new direction because they are fantasizing about something. And that is an area where they need to be careful, because fantasy can lead us into negative circumstances. You know, we may be fantasizing for something that is not real, and therefore, before we take action, we need to ground ourselves and make sure we know what it is we are going towards. Okay, so that's something to think about today into the weekend. Now, in the relationship sector, we do have a Page of Earth situation, or communication, I should say. Okay, in the relationship sector, this energy is talking about communication regarding finances at times. This energy could be just a younger person who is wanting to move forward. I feel like there is a Taurus here who is wanting to help another, or somebody's helping Taurus move into a new direction. And Taurus is getting very excited about this new direction. This could involve travel. This could involve hearing about a financial offer or opportunity. And this Taurus is thinking about moving into a better circumstance regarding finances over the weekend. But they are being guided to keep themselves grounded and make sure they know what they are creating. If they take this step forward, make sure they are stepping into greater fulfillment and are not following some form of fantasy or obsession. All right, so in the creative aspects position, we have the Two of Air. So this represents the energies of a difficult decision. Again, there could be some communication from maybe a younger Earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, which makes this Taurus say, wow, you know, I'm really excited, but there's something making them unsure. So with the Two of Air energies, it's a time to really look at the truth of both situations and circumstances. Is it better where I'm at now? And how do I move forward in a constructive manner? Is it not a good choice to move forward? And how can I get to the truth of this decision? Again, praying to Spirit will help bring you the clarity you need so that you are going to make the choices of your highest, best good, so that Spirit can lead you into the path of goodness and correct decision making. All right, so in the actions position, we actually have the Messenger of Earth. Now, this is kind of like the Knight of Coins, Pentacles, Earth. All right, we have a Taurus being guided to take their time. Again, I'm feeling like either Taurus is offering a financial opportunity to someone, or they're reaching out to someone or are responding to someone about making this decision. that seems difficult. Now, in the emotional aspects position, we have the Six of Air. So we have a Taurus energy that is freeing themselves from some form of discontent, freeing themselves from maybe inner struggles. They are leaving troubled waters behind, but again, I feel like they need to communicate a little bit more and make sure they understand, why am I going away from the path I'm on to move into this new direction? Why am I making this decision? Am I grounded in the decision I'm making? And spiritual advice is saying, take action to communicate so you can get more clarity, and then take your time with this decision. This is not a time to rush over the weekend, maybe even into next week or the next couple weeks. In your subconscious position for this particular Taurus, you've got the Six of Fire. So wanting to move towards success, and the Six of Fire, to me, sixes especially, are about how we connect and share with others. So, subconsciously, this Taurus is thinking excitedly about moving towards success, but they need to make sure of why they're making this decision. Making the decision for the highest, best good, making a decision to help others. Should I help them? Am I walking with the energies of fantasy? Am I grounded in this decision? I want to leave troubled waters behind, but I also want to make sure I'm moving into the path of success. I'm not going backwards and repeating old cycles, patterns, or behaviors. Now, in the day-to-day aspects position of the circle spread, we've got the Two of Water. We have a Taurus who day-to-day is connecting with someone on a very spiritual level. It seems like there's someone who really gets your vibe, but there's indecision here. Do I move forward with a connection that feels right, with this emotional connection or situation, and accept an opportunity? Am I making the highest, best decision, moving towards this opportunity? And how am I thinking this will free me from troubled waters? That's what I'm feeling. So in the inner strengths position, today into the weekend, this particular Taurus is feeling the energies of the Hermit, being guided to stop and think about, what is it I've learned about myself in 2018 that I have changed myself in the process of learning about myself? How do I think about what I've learned about myself, and how do I move forward successfully, where I can leave troubled waters behind, keep my feet grounded, and go towards greater fulfillment? I want to help others, and I want to step into greater passion, excitement in my life. Spirit's saying, as you take action, communicate with others about the decision and make sure that you take your time and make this decision for the highest, best good. I feel guided to ask a couple other questions. I need to clarify a couple of these messages here. So I'm going to clarify by bringing in the Gilded Tarot by Ciro Marsetti. Please clarify the the Page of Earth. Okay, we had a card. Woo, we had 2 cards jump. So it could be that this Taurus is receiving communication from another person who has Earth in their chart, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. They also may have Gemini in their chart. There may be a passionate communication or connection, and they are excited about this connection. But the one that they are connecting to may be a little closed off. Now that's interesting. It's like it's a good connection. It feels like a spiritual connection. It feels like you're mirroring each other, but either the Taurus is being closed off to a passionate connection or an offer or something they're excited about, or they're wanting to move towards some communication that someone is saying to them, but they're holding back. Somebody's holding back. So let's look at the 2 of Air. Why is that making this a difficult decision? When I see the Lover's card and someone holding back, make sure you don't just jump towards a connection or communication just because of the passion of lust. Make sure something is built on the solid foundation of love and commitment. Yes, so we have with the 2 of Air, indecision. Okay, so maybe a financial offer has come someone's way today, or they are thinking about something they've heard about regarding finances. If it is love, I feel like something came in quickly, and this Taurus is being guided to slow down and think about forward movement and not to act too quickly. What do you want from the situation? What do you want the situation to be built upon? I also feel like communication is coming regarding finances for some today, and you're excited about that, but you're needing to get more information. You want to act quickly because you know that this 7 of Pentacles, there's a lot of 7s here, so this is a spiritual time. It sometimes feels like a difficult decision, but you always want to make sure that before you move into this new direction, you make sure of the new direction. Earth signs are really good at contemplation, at communication, at slow movement, and figuring out more about the journey ahead before actually stepping into the journey ahead. So when I look at the message of Earth energies in the actions position, we have a Taurus that's been hoping, wishing, and praying to make a wish come true. And it may have to do with leaving an old path of love behind before they can move into a new path of love. It could also be that someone is dealing with the star card energies with an Aquarius, and they're wanting to leave a path with an Aquarius behind and move into a new financial or creative direction, maybe into a new passionate direction, or towards a connection that they feel very connected to and maybe very passionate about. So in the emotional aspects position with the 6 of Air, leaving troubled waters behind, it looks like your ship is coming in. But again, especially when it comes to career and finances, we have Taurus who's saying, I want to lay down this path. I just got to figure out how to lay down this path so that I can move towards what is coming my way. It could also be that you're laying down a passionate connection and you're keeping your options open to what else is coming in. So we have the 6 of Fire, subconsciously thinking about others, thinking about opportunities and offers, frustrated, worried, and concerned about making maybe the wrong decision. So tell me about the 2 of Water. The 2 of Water is a very karmic connection. It's when you meet another or an opportunity comes up and something feels right. Yes, so I am getting a lot here about finances. An opportunity's coming in, it feels right. This Taurus wants to move forward quickly, but they're indecisive because things are happening quicker than they would like for them to happen. They like to have more clarity. They're definitely bored with the current circumstances regarding finances. Therefore, they're They're being guided again with a major arcana, the Hangman, to take some time to think about the opportunity before making a final decision. I think it's just leaving something behind feels a little bit difficult, but there's a lot of recognition coming Taurus's way in the next couple days, in the next week or so, and for some maybe in the next month. So there's some time here to make a decision regarding this attention and recognition. And look at this. The Hierophant is confirming on the bottom of the deck that one chapter has indeed ended, and it is time to celebrate a brand new beginning. But the Hierophant to me also represents education and learning. So they're saying listen to your intuition before you move away from what was. Know that the path ahead will definitely be smoother, but there's some kind of journey you're on that needs to be dealt with before you can step into this new path. Wow. So there's a lot going on here for Tauruses. Again, if you need clarification, just write me at my email, which is josiek42@gmail.com. Provide me with your sun sign, which is basically your horoscope sign, and with your specific questions or concerns so that we can take this a little deeper. So I'm going to close for Tauruses January 11th, please, of 2019 with an Archangel Michael Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. Ooh, good. So don't worry, Tauruses. There is a favorable outcome on the way. So as you are waiting and listening to your intuition about an offer or opportunity, however it applies in your life, the prayer for you is, thank you for the beautiful outcome to the situation, which is perfect and fair for everyone involved. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for helping me trust and to have faith in this moment. Many blessings to you, and take care.